Hey everybody, how's it going? Ruben here, doing another video of some Van Halen geeking out stuff. Thanks everybody for watching the last video I put out of the Panama talk through, walk through, play through, whatever you want to call it. Today we're gonna do one of a song off of Diver Down. We're gonna geek out on that a little bit and kind of play through it. The song is called Little Guitars, Little Guitars. And the reason I'm doing that is because I have this guitar here that was, it's a Wolfgang style guitar that was made from my dear friend John Storms. You can see on the headstock there, it says Storms Guitars. And he built this guitar and he sent it down to me to have some fun with it. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. So yeah, it's P90s. So that kind of lends itself to the sound that you hear on Little Guitars, which is mini humbuckers, because Eddie Van Halen is playing on a mini Les Paul. I believe it was the Fair Warning tour. I don't know what state he was in, but a guy built a mini Les Paul for Eddie Van Halen. Had two mini humbuckers on it, natural finish, and it had a little speaker on the back, so you can kind of just like walk around and play it wherever you want. But Eddie Van Halen didn't like the way it sounded with that built-in speaker, but he loved the way it sounded plugged in. So, it kept the guitar, of course, and he ended up using it on the track Little Guitars. So yeah, and I figured, well, let's go ahead and do that. I got that sound here with these P90s. They're very mini humbucker-esque, so that would be a great, song to geek out on and, play through. You'll see that I have a capo on the guitar. The reason I have a capo is because the mini guitar is a shorter scale, and in most cases, those mini guitars are tuned, higher, like a step and a half, or two steps higher. So it's a higher tuning. This song is in, I think it's an F. Yeah. So, and also one other thing is, it's in drop D. I don't know if anybody ever realized that Little Guitars is actually in drop D tuning. The only song on Diver Down that's drop D tuning. And I know before that on Fair Warning we had quite a few songs that were in drop D. Unchained, Sinner Swing, Dirty Movies, Hear About It Later. Throughout that whole record you have that. But for Diver Down, this is the only one. So yeah, here's the D position with the capo on, which is, so you hear the, not in perfect tune, but you hear that drop D there. Whatever, that's it. But anyway, it's in drop D. So when I started learning the song, I was like, oh, this is drop D. Because I'm like, why is he getting that nice low? And that's what it is. So looking at the playhead here on Logic, and we're getting close to starting it in a little bit. So let's just geek out a little bit more until the track plays. I'm going to be playing to a backing track that I downloaded off of YouTube, and I'll give the credit here. I didn't give the credit in the other video because I honestly don't remember which Panama backing track it was. There's so many out there. But yeah, so it's coming up, and I'll play through it shortly. But Diver Down, it was a great record. I've been listening to that record a lot lately. I know Eddie Van Halen wasn't too super happy with it because they had a lot of covers on it. And, the next album, 1984, was all original and amazing record. But Diver Down is an amazing record itself, too. There's always a great performance by Eddie Van Halen, regardless of what record it is. But Diver Down has some really good stuff. Hang 'em High. Amazing guitar work there. Little Guitars, of course. Cathedral, the volume swelling thing. Full Bug. Even the covers, when you listen to the covers, Eddie Van Halen always put his own spin on whatever they did. You Really Got Me, You're No Good, Ice Cream Man, anything that Van Halen did, they put their own spin on it. And that kind of goes back to the days when they were playing all the clubs in LA and playing covers, doing like 3-hour sets, a night and stuff. And they just play the covers their own way. Eddie Van Halen would mimic horn parts with harmonics and stuff like that. And then they would, squeeze in their originals here and there. So it looks like we're coming up on the track. It's about to start. So let's give it a shot. So wow, that's a workout, man. Eddie Van, it's a workout, and Eddie Van Halen is running around, jumping around, sliding around, on the live when he did this Diver Down tour in 1984. The guy is it's a little guitar. It's up here. It's right there. It's small, and it's great for facilitating, the crazy gymnastics that Eddie Van Halen, does when performing this song live. But, and then I just learned this a couple of days ago. So it's, Eddie Van Halen wrote it, so it's all like second nature. So I'm sure if somebody like plays this, writes it and then plays it like every night on tour for a year, You know, you can play this in your sleep, but still, you know, when you think of everything that's going on, you know, all that stuff, and you're running around on the stage, sliding around underneath David Lee Roth's legs and jumping and all that crazy stuff. That's just pretty freaking awesome. And Eddie Van Halen was pretty freaking awesome. So, whew, yeah. So that was my geeking out on Diver Down and Little Guitars. And please, you know, if you guys like what you're hearing, if you like what you're seeing, I would love a subscription, subscribe, like it. I'm on Instagram as well, Ruben.Reza84. And if you have any comments on other songs, you know, not just Van Halen, you know, I got a Les Paul back here. So, you know, we can do some Randy Rhoads, who's another huge influence. You can do whatever, you know, I have a Gretsch over there. We can do some Brian Setzer, Stray Cats, anything. But yeah, you know, right now I'm geeking out on Van Halen, as I kind of do quite a bit. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate for watching the videos. And this is Ruben, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.